viewers, look at this shit. He is the straight shit. All down first round knockout. The video game unboxer. Straight up review. Straight up. So smooth. With these straight up reviews, I'ma keep it smooth. I'ma keep it with no bullshit. Straight up review.
What's going on, y'all? Straight up reviews is back at it again. So what's going on with y'all? Y'all know y'all can't get enough, so you know I gotta keep smashing y'all with the videos. Ready to bring you guys the Lloyd Banks Hunger for More, the HMF Part 2. Now, apart from the first album, you know, just like I'm gonna tell you guys, now when Lloyd Banks first announced his debut album on the G Unit, Hunger for More Part 1, when it was down with Interscope Records, now, you guys may hate me for this, and some of you may agree with me about Hunger for More Part 1. Now, when Lloyd Banks first came out, yeah, he was very, very lyrical. He did his thing. But let me tell you something about Hunger for More Part 1. The album only had a couple of good tracks on there. It was alright, but it was still a G-Unit album. But as for Part 2, you guys, now this right here is the best that Lloyd Banks has ever came, that I have ever heard him come. Now on the mixtapes, he's been coming really, really tight. Now let me tell you guys why. This is because, for the simple fact, like I said in my last review video about the Nicki Minaj Pink Friday album. Now, sometimes what brings an artist out is basically the beats or whatever the record label wants. Now, when I start hearing Lloyd Banks want to be out more, when he did his little interviews on the internet and stuff, talking about he wants to branch out and click with more artists and stuff. This is what made him open up more on his music, because this Hunger for More Part 2 album, it's a very good album. Now it's got 13 tracks on it. I can bump it all the way through. Now, that's like I said, it's not a perfect album. It's a great, great album. This is the tightest that I have ever heard Lloyd Banks come on an album. Now Rotten Apple, it was okay, but I thought Rotten Apple was way better than Hunger for More Part 1. Now, that's like I said, some of y'all may not agree with me, some of y'all may agree with me. Now, I think their last producer on the G Unit Records, like with 50 Cent and Tony Yayo and stuff, was Sha Money XL. And I really think that when they first came out with their little albums and stuff, I just think that it was more of the record labels, picking their producers and stuff, because normally when you sign a record label and stuff, a record deal and stuff, you have to use their in-house producers and stuff. And this right here does not have Sha Money XL all written all over it, because this is the reason why Lloyd Banks came out tighter, is because, for the simple fact is that he actually produced this album. He actually produced this album, and when Beamers, Benz, and Bentleys came out, that was a pretty good ass club banger track, track you could just roll down the street. But Lloyd Banks, man, he's been coming very, very, very harder, very, very lyrical and stuff. And I really love the atmosphere, the energy he puts into this album. And let's hope his next one be tight as well as this one. I keep telling y'all need to go pick it up and stuff. And god damn, that damn shit done ruined my damn video. But oh well, straight up reviews keep it real. Got the little virus protector on my computer. Got the little robot lady coming in and virus protecting. Man, ain't nobody want to hear that. But let me get back to this stuff though. But Hunger for More Part 2, I'm gonna play some of these tracks on you. Now I like the song right here called Take Me to War. I'm gonna play it for a little bit, because I'm not gonna give you guys all the tracks on this album. I'm gonna play it. I just love G Unit, I'm not gonna lie. I just love the style that they all have. I love East Coast music. I love Wu-Tang and all that. I love Killer Priest. Yeah, and I may be from the West Coast and I still love it. I love all kinds of music, as long as it bumps, as long as it's good and stuff. I love underground music, love 3 6 Mafia, I love all that stuff. And I'm gonna play you guys Beamer, Benz, and Bentleys right here, if you guys don't remember this track and stuff right here. That's one of them songs. It's one of them mean mug songs. Be like this. I like that song, and I like this song called Paybacks. This one here is featuring 50 Cent too. I really love the beat on this one. I'm gonna play it for you guys. And y'all have to notice that 50 Cent is working on his next album. And let me guys tell you something about that 50 Cent album. The last 50 Cent album that came out. Now, I don't know what people were thinking when that album came out. A lot of people slept on that last 50 Cent album. And just like I said, I really love that 50 Cent album. The last 50 Cent album that he came out with, oh my gosh. You know, he came so gangsta on that album, so murderous on that last album. And a lot of people slept on that album. And I don't know why, you know, a lot of people slept on that 50 Cent's album. And just like I said he's working on a new album. He scrapped the Black Magic album and stuff. And he said the reason why he scrapped the album is because the way the album wasn't coming out. And at the time he was feeling, you know, he wanted to do different material. And then he said one day when he woke up, he just listened to the album. He just scrapped the whole album, which was called Black Magic. I think that's what it's called. I may be wrong, I may be right, but I'm just telling you guys to get it out there. But yeah, but you guys need to go pick up the Lloyd Banks. And just like I said, it's a great album. And Before I Self-Destruct, which was 50 Cent's last album, like I said, a lot of people slept on that. And I really love Before I Self-Destruct when he came out with the movie. And I don't know why a lot of people slept on 50 Cent. Maybe because 50 Cent was talking a lot of bullshit, talking a lot of shit. And he's finally gonna wake up to that, because us people got tired of 50 Cent going at everybody because that shit gets old. And we know he was doing it for a publicity stunt. And you know, just like I said, 50 Cent ain't going nowhere. You know, yeah, he crushed careers, and he just need to go just make it up with everybody. And Lloyd Banks has been coming very tight on his last albums and stuff, you know, like the Swine Flu addition to the remix albums, you know, that he's been, you know, releasing and stuff. And just like I said, G-Unit really needs to get back together, squash all that beef shit, get all back together, just like Game had said on his interview and stuff. He wants to see them all back together. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Ever since Buck left G-Unit, G-Unit has went downhill to bullshit. I'm telling you guys. I miss Young Buck. What's up, Young Buck? We need you back in the game, man. You and 50 Cent work that shit out. And it's like I said, y'all go get the Hunger for More Part 2, the HMF, I think that's what it's called. HMF Part 2. Way better than the first one, I think. And way better than the second one. The second one was a great album. But this right here gave Lloyd Banks more freedom. So you guys need to go pick it up. Right here. I'm gonna show y'all the disc and everything and all that. Y'all see that right there, the artwork and stuff of what he got in there and stuff. And there's another one that he has up on here called Any Girl. It's a pretty good track right here. You know, typical same old, you know, laid back popish little track, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys go get the Lloyd Banks Part 2. Hunger for More Part 2. And you guys rate, subscribe to Straight Up Reviews, and stay up, y'all.
I'ma keep it with no shit, straight up.